As the task force set out on their mission, tensions ran high. Each species had its own methods and strategies, and integrating them into a cohesive unit was a challenge. Cole worked tirelessly to ensure smooth coordination, leveraging his tactical acumen to bridge the gaps between the different forces. The operations began with a series of precise, surgical strikes. The Thalaxians' advanced technology provided crucial intelligence, while the Iran warriors delivered devastating blows with their formidable firepower. Humanity's adaptability and ingenuity played a pivotal role in executing the strategy effectively. The Revari, caught off guard, struggled to respond. Their supply lines were disrupted, and their forces were thrown into disarray. However, the victory was bittersweet. The task force had suffered significant losses, and the cost of the campaign weighed heavily on Cole and his allies. The turning tide. The success of the initial operations had provided a glimmer of hope, but the Revari were not easily deterred. They regrouped and launched a counteroffensive, targeting the heart of the Alliance's defensive positions. The battle was fierce and unrelenting, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. Captain Cole's leadership was put to the test as the Alliance struggled to hold their ground. The Revari's relentless assault pushed the Allied forces to their limits. Cole knew that their survival depended on a new strategy, one that would require both innovation and sacrifice. The key to turning the tide lay in understanding the Revari's weaknesses. Cole and his team worked around the clock, analyzing captured Revari technology and intercepted communications. They discovered a critical vulnerability in the Revari's energy shielding system. Armed with this knowledge, the Alliance devised a daring plan to exploit this weakness. The operation required a coordinated assault on multiple fronts, with the goal of breaching the Revari's defenses and striking at the heart of their fleet. The battle that ensued was one of the most intense of the war. The combined forces of the Alliance fought with determination and unity, pushing back the Revari and achieving significant victories. The tide of the conflict began to shift in their favor, but the cost was high. The losses were immense, and the battlefront remained volatile. The final assault. With the Revari on the defensive, the Alliance prepared for a decisive final assault. The goal was to confront the Revari's main fleet in a massive engagement that would determine the outcome of the war. Captain Cole and his allies assembled a formidable force, drawing on the combined strength of humanity, Thalaxians, and Hexerans. The strategy was bold and risky: to launch a full-scale assault on the Revari's command ship, which was believed to be the source of their coordination and control. As the fleet approached the Revari stronghold, tensions ran high. The stakes were higher than ever, and the outcome of the battle would decide the fate of countless worlds. Cole and his allies faced the final challenge with unwavering resolve, knowing that their actions would shape the future of the galaxy. The battle was a brutal clash of titans, with both sides fighting with everything they had. The Revari, though outnumbered, fought fiercely to protect their stronghold. The Alliance pressed forward with determination, overcoming fierce resistance and pushing through the enemy defenses. In a dramatic climax, Captain Cole led a daring assault on the Revari command ship. The battle was fierce, but the combined might of the Alliance proved too much for the Revari. The command ship was destroyed, and the Revari forces were thrown into chaos. The dawn of a new era. With the defeat of the Revari, the galaxy began to emerge from the shadow of conflict. The Alliance's victory marked the beginning of a new era of peace and cooperation among the once warring species. Captain Cole and his allies were celebrated as heroes, their bravery and sacrifice having saved countless lives. The story of their struggle became a symbol of hope and unity, inspiring future generations to work together in the face of adversity. In the aftermath of the war, the galaxy began the difficult process of rebuilding. The Alliance, now a symbol of cooperation and strength, worked together to restore what had been lost and ensure that the Revari threat would never rise again. Captain Cole, reflecting on the journey, knew that the cost had been great, but the outcome was worth the sacrifice. The galaxy was united in its resolve to face any future challenges together, and humanity's role in this new era was a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit. The final scenes showed the galaxy moving forward, with new alliances forming and old conflicts healing. The dawn of a new era had begun, and the legacy of Captain Cole and his allies would live on as a reminder of the power of unity and determination. The shattered peace. In the distant reaches of the galaxy, a fragile peace had reigned for centuries. Humanity had emerged from the shadows of its tumultuous past, forging alliances with various alien species. Among them was Captain Jackson Cole, a renowned leader in the human fleet, known for his daring and strategic brilliance. However, this peace was about to be shattered. Captain Cole was navigating the vast expanse of space aboard the starship Vanguard. His crew was restless, sensing that something was amiss. The ship's sensors had detected unusual energy signatures emanating from a distant sector, far beyond the usual trade routes. As the Vanguard approached the source of these signals, the crew's unease turned into alarm. "Captain, we're picking up multiple ship signatures," reported Lieutenant Mia Ramirez, the ship's tactical officer. "They appear to be converging on our location." Cole's eyes narrowed as he reviewed the data on the console. "Prepare for possible engagement. I want all crew on high alert." The energy signatures were growing stronger, and soon the Vanguard was surrounded by a fleet of alien ships, their designs unlike anything humanity had encountered. These ships were sleek and menacing, their hulls adorned with unknown symbols that seemed to pulse with an eerie glow. As the first shots rang out, Cole realized they were facing a new and formidable enemy. The alien ships, which he would later learn were called the Reverie, unleashed a barrage of energy weapons. The Vanguard's shields held for a moment, but the relentless assault began to wear them down. Cole's strategic mind raced to formulate a plan to counter the unexpected attack. The Reverie revelation. The battle with the Reverie was fierce, and the Vanguard sustained heavy damage. The crew fought valiantly, but the Reverie's advanced technology proved overwhelming. Captain Cole was determined to uncover the enemy's motives and weaknesses. In the midst of the chaos, Cole ordered an emergency jump to a nearby asteroid field, hoping to use the debris as cover. As the Vanguard emerged from hyperspace, the crew began to assess the damage and strategize their next move. "Captain, we've lost communication with the command center," reported Ramirez. "We're cut off from the rest of the fleet." Cole's face was set in a grim expression. "We need to figure out why they're attacking us. Let's get a closer look at one of their ships. We might find something useful." Cole and a team of engineers boarded a Reverie vessel that had been disabled in the skirmish. The alien ship was a marvel of alien engineering, with technology far surpassing anything humanity had developed. In the ship's data core, they found encrypted files and strange symbols. Cole suspected these were clues to the Reverie's intentions. As they worked to decrypt the files, the crew discovered a shocking revelation. The Reverie were an ancient race, driven by a relentless hunger for expansion and domination. Their goal was to consume and assimilate entire star systems, a threat far greater than anything humanity had faced before. The alliance formed. With the truth about the Reverie revealed, Captain Cole knew that humanity could not face this threat alone. He sent out urgent distress signals to their allies, hoping to rally support for a unified defense. The response was mixed. The Thalaxians, a technologically advanced but reclusive species, were initially skeptical. The Exirans, a race known for their warrior prowess, were more receptive but still hesitant. Despite the challenges, Cole managed to secure a meeting with representatives from both species. The Thalaxian envoy, High Chancellor Ilara, and Siren General Korak were both formidable figures in their respective societies. Their initial reluctance gave way to concern as Cole presented the evidence of the Reverie threat. "We have no choice but to join forces," Ilara declared. "Our own scans have confirmed the presence of Reverie fleets in our territories. We must act swiftly." General Korak nodded in agreement. "The Exirans will provide the military strength. Together, we will forge an alliance capable of confronting this menace. The alliance of the Vanguard, Phylaxians, and Hirans was born. Their combined resources and knowledge promised a united front against the Reverie. The task ahead was daunting, but with the new alliance in place, there was hope that they could turn the tide in their favor. The tactical gamut. With the newly formed alliance, the first joint operation was set into motion. Captain Cole, now leading a combined task force of humans, Phylaxians, and Sirens, prepared for a critical mission: to disrupt the Reverie's supply lines and weaken their offensive capabilities. The plan was ambitious. They would launch a series of coordinated strikes against key Reverie supply depots and communication hubs. The goal was to cripple the Reverie's logistics and create a window of opportunity for a larger offensive.